Welcome to the show. Dude, baby, we are now live. Hold on, we'll cut the music. And we're going to go into the intro. Just give me a second. We'll get the intro going for you. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Hey! And welcome to another edition of the SHIB Worldwide 50-50 Raffle. Woo! As we get things kicking, we are live. And live for you in broadcast from the broadcast booth in Calgary. Woo! As we celebrate the SHIB countdown has begun for the massive breakout for SHIB. Woo-wee! SHIB was down, but not out. SHIB hasn't been a meme coin, just so everybody knows, hasn't been a meme coin since June 2021. And why? Because Athletic Buterin built 3 dead-end wallets for SHIB. Woo-wee! And why did he build those 3 dead-end wallets? To reduce SHIB's circulating supply. Thank you very much. God bless America. God bless the world. Thank you. And I hope everybody has a great and wonderful day. We're going to give a massive shout out to Jason. Massive shout out to Jason M. Massive shout out to Ethan M. Massive shout out to Babe's channel. Massive shout out to Wenna. Massive shout out to Rowena. Massive shout out to the entire SHIB world community. SHIB Army. The only army that's worthy of. Come on. Where's everybody? Where's your spirit? We're supposed to have the whole SHIB community behind us. We are SHIB Army. We're building a community. Come on, guys. We need you to come in here so we can take part in this massive event. I was going to share with you all the information so that everybody understands what the raffle is all about, what it means to do the raffle, what it means to reduce SHIB circulating supply, and also what it means to bring in people so that we can make everybody happy. And that's what we're trying to do here. Is make everybody happy. The faster we get in, the faster you can start making money today. Why is SHIB going down? Oh, good questions. Good questions. The reason why SHIB's going down is because it's got that meme coin with it. And now all the meme coins now that are going to get pushed out, which is 6,000. Can you imagine 6,000 new meme coins going to get pushed out in the next month and a half? Woo-wee! You know, before it was 45 per month. 45 per month. Now they're talking 600 per day of meme coins that are being pushed out onto the marketplace. Now, everybody that knows what the coins mean, they're a financial institution. So most of these have governance. 99.999% are governed. So what does that mean for you? That means that there is very little chance of progression. So you're going to see more and more liquidity taken away from all the other meme coins, which is bad, extremely bad. So we want to make sure that everybody in the world understands why SHIB is virtually better than every other meme coin out there, because it reduces its circulating supply, enhancing its growth and potential for more people piling into it, especially when the price is low. And the price is extremely low, so we want to make sure that everybody understands that. And if you take advantage of the price right now, price action as it's lower, we can see some massive gains coming your way. And everybody wants to make money. There's not a single soul on the planet that doesn't want to make money, reducing the circulating supply, driving demand. Now, we did lose approximately 9,400 and something wallet holders in the last 24 hours, which means either they were shorting it or they were very nervous Nellies. And majority of them probably knew one another. And when one sells, all of them sell. That's how I look at it, because there's no way that all of them would sell the exact same time or in the same time frame unless they knew each other. So that's a massive liquidity pool in itself. But the amount of liquidity that SHIB showed had nothing to do with them. It had nothing to do with the 10,000 wallets that were being held. So that's a good sign. It just shows that they were only investing minimum of either a couple $100 or $50 or $70. So the amount of money that they would have lost would have been minimum anyway. But that being said, not holding it and then watching it bounce back is, now are they going to be able to buy back in before it hits 20, right? 4020, 4030. So right now we are doing pretty good. And unfortunately, guys, I gotta let you know about this little secret. BlackRock just purchased another 500 billion SHIB. Okay, in the dip, they bought 500 billion SHIB. So just so that you know that where your liquidity is and where the amount of money that was being thrown around. Yeah. So when that was taking a dive, BlackRock was buying more. Just so that you know, and the amount of that was released on the marketplace. I can prove it to you. It's right here, actually. And we'll show you the link because, we like to keep it what? Keep it real. Thank you. Right. So before this was 44. Okay. Now it's 45 trillion. Before it was 44 trillion, 862 or 44,592 or something like that. Anyway, so this jumped big time to 45 trillion SHIB. Okay, that's BlackRock right there. Robinhood is 39 trillion on the bottom here. Now, if this jumps up tomorrow, that means that, and there's nothing, you see the number here, there's nothing beside it. That's because they don't show you it. So it could be liquidity from their own pool, or it could be just moving from wallet to wallet. Who knows? But that, to me, it looks like it's added 500 billion SHIB, 500 billion SHIB. So just so you're aware of that. 44,196. So they increased theirs too, but only by about 4 billion for Binance. And then Binance did not add here. That's their liquidity pool. And there was nothing added here, I don't think. And crypto.com, 5.736 trillion. And then they're up here too. This 33 trillion is crypto.com as well. This one, I have no idea which this one is. I think it's OKX. No, OKX is down here, 879039. I'm not sure who that is. And there's Binance. Well, Binance, that's their money. That's their SHIB. Now, I'm going to show you something here. This is India. Okay. This is India, peeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5 is 30 trillion. 30 trillion SHIB held by India. They're not selling a single thing. They're not selling anything. Nothing. They're not selling anything. Okay, so big shout out to Venshaw. Big shout out to Krish. Big shout out to Romel. Big shout out to Paul. Big shout out to DJ Ryan. Oh, who am I missing? Prince, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Wena. Big shout out to Rowena. Big shout out to Babes Channel. Woo! Thanks for coming, guys. Absolutely killing it out there. As we bring in the amount of new productivity to the marketplace, we are adding value to SHIB every single day. either through reduction in SHIB circulating supply or more wallet holders. We just lost 9 million wallet holders, which is a big number. It will take some time to regain those if we don't have any more rug pulls. But as the amount of new currencies that are coming into the marketplace in the form of meme coins, it looks like there's going to be more rug pulling. Because once they see money, it's like blood. Look, blood in the street. They just see more, and it's either going to every time we do one of these rug pulls, it hurts the whole marketplace. I'm not going to lie to you, it hurts everybody. But the funny thing about that is there's lessons to be learned, and the lessons are anything that's governed and anything that's new. ICO. That's what I want to talk about. ICOs. Okay. Now, IPOs is initial public offering. ICOs is initial crypto offering. So when you see an ICO, it's a warning to everybody that it could do a rug pull. Only put in what you're willing to lose. And I would only put in a few bucks into it, depending on how much you want to invest. But you'd have to have, in my personal opinion, $4,000 sitting on the sideline. Okay, $4,000 to $5,000 sitting on the sideline. You don't invest the $4,500, $4,000 to $5,000. You don't invest it. You only invest a certain portion of that, like less than 10%. Less, okay, $500 would be the max, and you would have to know for absolute fact that it wasn't going to do a rug pull, and there's no way to prevent that. So there's no way you would invest $500 into a project that you don't know nothing about. So the most that you would invest is between $100 to $150. So keep that in mind. Okay, you're buying it. You're supposed to be buying it for next to nothing in the first place. Remember, when they're doing these rug pulls, they only allow themselves to sell it. You can't sell it. You have to hold on to it for 30 to 40 days. So that's a red flag. Anyone who's trying to sell you something and they tell you that there's liquidity for it for the next 24, 48 hours or 96 hours, there's a reason for them to say that. That's a red flag. If they're saying that you have to hold on to it for 3 months, which is a standard in the stock market for an IPO, you buy it, you can't trade it for 90 days usually. That's regulated. In cryptocurrencies, there's no regulation. Therefore, there's lots of problems associated with ICOs. So just keep in mind, you don't want to be in the initial public offering because you have no idea. You can't trade it. You can't do anything with it, and you're dependent on the team that you know for a fact who they are, because you can always hunt them down. But the problem is, what are you going to do once you hunt them down? I'm sorry, I got taken for a ride, and you're a piece of work. That's all you can say, right? I mean, you're not going to harm them or in any way, shape, or form, even though some people who lost between $5,000 and $6,000, but you never should have invested that much money in the first place. I know you're taking a risk, but you're taking that risk that, it's going to 20x or 30x its money. Well, if you got 600 coins coming out every month, you know for a fact none of these other ones are going to get the influencers to stick behind them after this scenario has just happened. So we have all these coins coming out. We got Pepe Wall Street coming out, and it's supposed to do the exact same thing, and there's supposed to be some sort of people behind it. But if you've done the research on it, you would find out that you don't know if those people are behind it or not. They're not talking about it on Twitter. They're not talking about it not talking about it on X. They're not talking about it on the major branding. The only ones talking about it are the people that are developing it. So you got to keep everything in mind when you're talking about these sort of things. And remember, once you're in, you can't sell it. You can't sell it until they break the release of the actual launch date. This is why we only do SHIB. We only cover SHIB because SHIB has zero governance. It has no one behind it. There's no one that can screw this up for you. And that's the truth of it, and that's the gist of it. So that's why we love SHIB so much, because SHIB is for investors by investors. Once you're in the SHIB environment, you are in it to win it. That's it. If you want to sell it at this price, you go right ahead, knock yourself out. You want to take advantage of something that's coming up. You know, okay, well, look, I messed out on Pepe. You're going to miss out on a lot of things, but you're not taking that risk either. You're not taking that massive risk. Okay, Bonk went up. Yeah. WTH went up. Yep. Was it dogs with hats? It went up. Trump went up. Milena has gone down, and now they're saying that Milena and this new coin are similarly tracked because they go up and down. Trump coin is going down. Like I said, now you can short Trump coin because it's probably going to go right back down to 74 cents or lower because it's pump and dump. That's all these are, is pump and dumps. And there's now going to be a fleet load of them. Remember that these are financial institutions, people. Please keep that in mind. Financial institutions. So not all of them are going to succeed. There's so many financial institutions now on the crypto exchanges that it makes zero sense why they're there. And now all the ones that have regulation, that have utility, are now going to try and distance themselves from the meme coin excursion because of what just happened. Because there's going to be so many of them. So that, but SHIB doesn't have that problem. It's non-governance. So SHIB is out in its own league. Same thing with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin gets a first initial knee-jerk reaction to the whole mess, but it should recover fairly quickly. SHIB should do the same thing. It should recover fairly quickly. But it depends on what the circumstances of how people treat it now. It has nothing to do with whether or not we like it or you like it, or what's going to benefit you or what's going to benefit us. It's all about building our community together and having fun doing it. That's the whole purpose of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle, is to make sure that everybody has a chance to take part in something bigger and greater than themselves by looking at 8 billion people who aren't in SHIB right now. That's the whole point, so that the education never ends as we grow as a community together. Because we want to make sure that everybody at this level has a massive growth potential. When SHIB gets up there in value and grows and grows and grows, then it's a different story. Then it becomes, okay, now what do you want to do with your money? You want to leverage it? You want to share it? You want to take part in the raffle? What do you want to do with the SHIB, right? Because the raffle is supposed to what? Increase? No, it's supposed to empower you. It's supposed to empower every single person in SHIB. So when you buy a ticket, you're actually helping the entire SHIB community, the whole SHIB family that's part of SHIB. So everybody should be taking part in it. Every person, whether you buy a ticket or you don't buy a ticket, it's very important that you understand that coming on the channel, celebrating with us, is actually reducing the circulating supply as well as increasing the popularity of SHIB, which is exactly what we want to do. 80% of everything we make from the channel, from YouTube and from Facebook, go towards all the proceeds, go back into the SHIB community as a form of burns. Every time we burn SHIB, anyone who burns it, all that money is going back into the community. That's like a share buyback at market, everybody. You don't know when it was bought, you don't know when it was reduced, but the whole idea is that you reduce it the moment you buy it. Okay, and this is going to happen to Binance eventually. It's going to happen with crypto.com. It's going to happen with Ethereum. Ethereum might actually do one better. The grapevine is that they're going to introduce SHIB as their gas fees, which would be amazing. So as the popularity of Ethereum grows, the more reduction in SHIB circulating supply is going to happen at a massive scale, because you're going to be able to, they're going to reduce SHIB circulating supply based on the amount of popularity that is being transferred. So all the money that's being transferred all at once from Ethereum, and then it's going to be used as a gas fee for the reduction of SHIB circulating supply, is going to be a massive liquidity burn on SHIB. It's going to drive SHIB through the roof. And the reason why it's going to drive SHIB so high is because every time the popularity of Ethereum picks up, the more it's going to be reducing SHIB circulating supply. So the faster that they go and use Ethereum blockchain, the more transactions that happen on the blockchain, the faster the SHIB burn is going to happen. So you have to keep that in mind, so that when every time that because it's only a block 1, but if they go to a block 2, it's going to be even faster and give more liquidity and be cheaper. But Ethereum hasn't done that. They've gone with a single blockchain or layer one, and then anyone using their layer 1, layer 2 on top of that have to pay Ethereum fees. So the more they use Ethereum, the more it costs to do the transaction. So if it's everybody starts to pile into like SHIB, like anything that's on the Ethereum blockchain, all those coins that are taking advantage of it are going to have to be fees associated with those. So the faster they're using them, the faster those fees are going to accumulate. Those fees are going to accumulate into SHIB Worldwide burns, which is going to reduce the circulating supply, which is going to increase demand. 8 billion people on the planet that all want to be more wealthier than they are right now. So this is going to add what? Going to add empowerment to the people, give back to the community, increase your wealth exponentially. Win-win-win situation. What is SHIB 50/50 Raffle going to do? Faster, better, and stronger than any other project on the planet that is reducing SHIB circulating supply right now. So it's going to beat Shibarium. It's going to beat Shibarium hands down. Shibarium is only burning on their continual basis, not SHIB's continual basis. So what we're doing is we're trying to encourage every single person to take advantage of this situation with a SHIB reduction in SHIB circulating supply by buying a ticket. Buying a ticket increases what? Your wealth. Hello, your wealth. So everyone who buys a ticket is increasing SHIB's wealth. Every time that you get rewarded, somebody gets rewarded, they get 2 times rewards. So they get the reward of the SHIB winner wins SHIBs, they get rewarded in SHIB. Then we reduce SHIB circulating supply, they get rewarded again. And everybody in the raffle wins. Everybody outside the raffle that's in SHIB also is a winner. So nobody loses in this situation. This is an amazing opportunity. Everybody should be taking part in it. Everybody should be telling everybody about it, because this is a win-win-win situation for everybody. Nobody loses. It's that simple. We're adding more wealth to you. We're increasing your wealth as we go with the raffle. Now, does it cost money to buy the raffle? Absolutely. We're trying to make it as cheap as possible without compromise. That's why we're hosting it for 62 cents US, half a pound UK, Canadian 89 cents Canadian. So each raffle represents, and it doesn't matter how much SHIB is worth at the time, it's still the same exact amount. Okay, it's still half a pound. It's still, you're able, if the lower the price, you get more SHIB. Hey, how's that? Will it maintain this level is the other thing, and it won't maintain this level. Okay, so last time we spoke about, and this is the exciting part, what if scenarios. This is the one I like the most, because this shows you the breakdown. I'm going to show you the breakdown. Okay, we're going to do this 2 ways. I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you a little something. So right now we're sitting at 589 trillion coins, right? Everybody agree with that? Let me see if I can see this. Okay, yeah, 589 trillion coins. Everybody see that? Put your hands up. Big shout out. Yes, I see that. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you look at this very, very closely. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Notice that when you cross over, it says 14. That's the amount of, see, it's 42,000 right now. 42,000 SHIBs per ticket. Okay, so 42,000 divided by 589 gives me the amount of tickets available. Now, this isn't the India, this isn't the 5 trillion coins that are staked right now. This is just the whole amount, this total supply, not the ones being held. That'd be a lower price. There's only 14. This is the max amount of SHIB tickets available. This is the max. 14 billion 229,894,000 tickets available. That's the max. Okay, so if you were to take that and say, okay, we sold 14 billion tickets, which is not realistic at all, because we can't sell 14 billion tickets, because there's not going to be 14. There's less than 14 billion. In other words, we can't sell 14 billion tickets because 5 trillion of that is being held. Okay, so just so that you're aware of that. So, but if we were able to sell 14 billion tickets, the next day we have 7 billion tickets left. Okay, how much money would that be worth after that? We would only have 294 trillion tokens available to everybody. Now, that would be something, wouldn't it? That would increase your value by what? Double, right? What happens when you double your money every single day? Well, if you look at it this way, you go 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512. Okay. And now 512 is day 10. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 10. You're left with less than 5 trillion SHIB left in circulating supply after day 10. Now, with me so far? Over here, you have $5.12. If you look over here, though, you have 65.61 because you've earned this much money. But in this case, this is more like your dimensional. Okay, and everybody says the exact same thing. What is doing this right now? What is doing this right now? I introduce to you SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle is doing this for you. So what does that give you? This gives you the opportunity of a lifetime. Never happens in your lifetime, right? 4,608,000,000 if you were to sell maximum amount of tickets every single day. You within 10 days, you have more than what? Decrease the supply dramatically in 10 days. Now it starts to slow down, right? 2 trillion. Okay. At day 12, was it day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, 10. Yeah. Day 10, we're at 1.1 trillion. 27 million SHIB tickets available. We went from 14 billion down to 27 million tickets available. By the time we get down to, where is it? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Time we get down to 20 days, we have 1 billion SHIBs available. We hit our goal. Have a guess where the price would be. Pretty much where would it be? Have one guess where the price would be. Your evaluation, if you doubled your money every single day, would put you at, where is it here? Right here. So if you were to start off at 20 days, you're at 5,242.88. That's starting at zero, guys. Starting at zero. You have 10,000. Okay. You're not starting at zero. You're starting at a million. So that would be a million, right? That would be like $10 million, right? And it would probably be around the $15 to $20 range because it's not going to hold on to this value any longer. It's because you're reducing the circulating supply. It's going to increase the value of your money exponentially. almost doubled every single day if you were to sell those tickets. Now, who doesn't want that in their life? Who doesn't want that much money coming in? Who doesn't want to see that? That's what you're betting on. Every single person on the planet, 8 billion people there, and none of them have caught on to this trick. And why? Because if they did, every single person on the planet would be piling into SHIB exponentially. Like it would be a madhouse of the amount of SHIB that they'd be buying because they see the potential of SHIB gaining in value, and it's only got an $8 billion market cap right now, which means that it's being like highly underrated, extremely underrated right now. So therefore, people don't see it for what it is, and if they don't take advantage of it soon, it is going to blow up in your face, explode beyond belief. That is what you're betting. That's what you're betting against when you see everybody selling off when they should be buying. SHIB is one animal you don't want to miss out on because it's going to blow everybody away. Everybody away. And the fact that is they didn't see it coming is astronomical. That's the whole point of it. That's why SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle is here to celebrate and bring it home to you in a way that can be brought home in a way that you've never seen before. Because that's what SHIB stands for. That's what the whole SHIB 50/50 Raffle is all about, is by helping you, educate you, and bring you in by holding account to what's going on with the SHIB environment. Reducing supply, increasing demand. All comes down to two little basic little things about economics, right? Supply and demand. When there's less supply, there should be more demand, right? Not in SHIB's case, because what happens? The supply is too outrageous. Well, the supply is outrageous for two factors. One, to get you in it. The other is to make sure that you're aware of what is going on. What is the raffle all about? Reducing the circulating supply exponentially. That's what SHIB Raffle is all about. So the more it reduces, the faster you grow. The more people coming in, the faster we grow. It's that simple, right? So we want everybody to win in this. We don't want no one left behind. I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to come out and see it. I want to make sure that we hit 8 million subscribers. I want to see us hit 1 billion subscribers. I want us to make sure that we get part of this massive turnout of events so that we can start understanding why it is to be part of the SHIB community. And everybody says, oh, there's not enough money in the world for us to hit blah, blah, blah. You got to remember where we are, where we're at, and how many SHIBs are standing right now. The whole point of this was to what? Increase your awareness, educate you, because as SHIB gets closer to the 1 cent, $1, $5, it is not going to have 589 trillion coins left. It will not have that many coins left. Why? Because everybody that took part in it will start to what? Burn it. That's the truth of it. I don't need $100 million. Next person says, I don't need $100 million. I can burn half of my supply. Every single one of us burn it. That's 294 trillion coins. The next person that doubles their money, triples their money, quadruples their money, 10 times their money is going to do the exact same thing. So are you going to be left with the same supply? No. That's the illusion. The illusion is everybody thinks that, oh, no, everybody's going to be a multi-billionaire. The thing is, people look at it and say, I don't need that much money. In fact, if they're smart, what they'll start doing is leveraging that money, become a bank themselves by withholding that so that it's not on the marketplace. Yes, they can pump it out if they need to, but the chances are that they won't sell it because now they can leverage it. And if they leverage it, it's worth more and more money. So they take it off of the exchanges. Well, yes, when you hold it, you're actually holding it. You can put it in DeFi wallets, ledgers. You can put it in anything you want. Transfer that money to whatever the hell you want, and then do whatever you want with it afterward. So by holding it and reducing it actually does the exact same thing. It's still got the same liquidity to it. And it's still going to make you extremely wealthy just by selling a couple SHIB once it hits $10, $15, $20. You don't have to sell the whole thing. You can just get in and and hold it for whatever you want it for. The raffle is to what? Increase your awareness and understand what it means to win, 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 win all the time. That's what we want. We want to make sure that everybody has a chance to win in the raffle. Make sure everybody has a chance to win holding SHIB. That's the whole purpose of the 50-50 raffle in the first place, is to bring people in, increase their knowledge base, and share, care, and enjoy. Have fun. We want to make, hey, making money is fun, isn't it? When you make money, you have fun. When you enjoy watching something grow, you have fun doing it. Of course, when you see a plant, you're not pissed off that it's growing, are you? You like to see it grow. Of course, you want to see a flower bloom? SHIB's the same way. Everybody wants to see it grow. So all SHIB needs is water. It needs people. All it does is need more people. So how do we get more people? Start talking about it. Start bringing people, bringing awareness to it. That's the whole purpose of it. I'm Will, your host. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. God bless each and every one of you all over the world. Jesus loves you all. There isn't a single soul that Jesus doesn't love. So make sure you share that information. Make sure you share the SHIB Army ecosystem. No, the whole SHIB Army, period. Everybody in SHIB deserves to be in SHIB. Those that can't see it, I'm sorry, but you're going to miss out. Unfortunately, you've watched it come down. But SHIB is going to go through the roof, guys. It's not about belief. It's understanding what is happening. That's just it. And SHIB hasn't been a meme since June 2021. Just in case you're not aware of it. Zero governance, people. Zero wages to be spread out. Zero mistakes. SHIB is a perfect currency for our time. And the perfect currency for the world right now, because there's so much deficit. And SHIB is adding value as we reduce the circulating supply, as we gain in wallet holders. And everybody should be in SHIB. There shouldn't be a single soul on the planet that shouldn't be trying to get into SHIB. And the faster we can get the word out, the faster we grow. So thank you and have a great night. We're going to rock you out. Rock you. And good night to Prince. Good night to Jason Cox. Good night to Jason M. Good night to Jason C. Good night to Jason Ethan M. Good night to Dung and her family. Casey, Tintin, Kate. Good night to Athena, Novi. Good night to Vincent. Good night to Ryan, DJ, Paul, Ramel, Visha, Krish. Good night to whoever comes in and takes part. Make sure you watch the video, share it, like, and comment, please. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Whenever it is you have a chance, don't forget that this is a growing channel. And once we get to that numeric number of 1,000 subscribers, we are going to start reducing SHIB circulating supply with this channel live. Going to be separate from the raffle, though. Okay, please. And guys, I'm gearing up to leave to the Philippines, leaving on Monday. Leaving on Monday night to the Philippines. So I will be doing live broadcasts, but they are going to be held over for 2 days, I think 2 or 3 days before we're able to do a live broadcast in the Philippines. So we're going to be coming live to you from in the Philippines. Woo! And from downtown Manila. Yeah, so going to be down there and hosting this. I'm still going to be doing live events. And don't worry, because everything is in crypto. So everything's going to be moved over any way you want. Just give me a couple days to get everything settled and situated. But I'll be doing live streams every single day to increase awareness for the SHIB Army. The only army worthy of your voice. All right. Thank you. Have a great night. We're going to rock you. Rock you. God bless you. God bless each and every one of you. Live long and prosper, everybody. everybody. Live long and prosper. We're celebrating SHIB and the SHIB Army. The only army. Taking care. Have a good night. Good night, Gwen. Good night, Rowena. Good night, Babes Channel. Woo! Thanks for coming. Take part and have fun. That's all we're all about. Making sure we make money together. Enjoy. Take advantage of these low numbers. God knows how long they're going to last. But SHIB should never go where? Down. Why? Decreasing supply. Increasing awareness. Bringing more people in. Having more fun. Enjoying the company. Rock it out with our fans. Because that's what it's all about, right? Having fun, entertainment, pure adrenaline. As we rock it over to the SHIB Worldwide 50-50 raffles. We increase our wealth. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Peace out, everybody.